full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's go. No, 'cause I feel the storm. You'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun. And after the stars have crumbled to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us.
No, not round the outside, surely. Oh, round the outside of the walls. That's a good comeback. Comeback's on. What a move. GTrealm has got past lines for that first position. That's incredible. What a move that was.
Hello everybody, welcome to GTrealm. We are on round 4 of the Mazdaspeed series. Joining me today on comms, as always, is our very own Mr. Brian Gardner. Hello Mr. Brian, how are you, sir?
I'm well. How are you this evening, Cliff?
Oh, well and dandy. I'll just take a swig of the nice water just so we're wetting the whistle.
Oh, out of that beautiful GTrealm cup too,
That's
right?
the one, yes. Links in the description if you care to purchase. So yes, we're on round 4. We're going to get it going straight away because we're already running late, I see. Get out of this one and I'll just say good luck to everyone. And then we'll be good to get the qualifying going. was done. I even used the right keyboard this time, Brian. Always a plus.
Always a plus, Cliff. Always a plus.
Oh dear, here we go. Let's start the quali. So everyone's been the usual. They've all been on it all for the last 2 weeks, pounding the laps. So we've been studying, seeing who's going to be dominating the top and mid packs.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see this, although I think it's going to shake out the way it always does. We're going to have 2 people at the front, a really big mid-pack, and then a few people in the back.
Agreed. I think that's exactly what's going to go on. But it's going to make for good racing because it's a lot of big straights on here. A lot of
places get penalties, I think we say that every week, but this track definitely has the potential to really set you back. And the walls are closed too, Cliff.
Yes.
They got the walls right up next to the track here. The bus stop is an interesting place. You can pick up a penalty really easy there. And there's a lot of places you can screw up and a lot of places you can make up time. So looks like somebody just made contact into the bus stop there. Looks like it was Nana and Orion had a little bump there in the outlap. That's interesting.
Yep, I think that none of them were yielding for that particular corner. They just wanted to get gone. But they just need to give each other space at this point and just chill. And so they've got 15 minutes to get a good lap in. So get some space and then make the most of it and just do your best. That's all they can do. You know what I mean? No need for argy-bargy this early on.
No argy-bargy now. Speaking of argy-bargy, Cliff, so we got a little bit here before we start looking at times, but, when we look at the standings after last week, after round 3, you got, Matty Cake, first place, Nicey Breaks, a.k.a. Ryan, second place, just a few points behind, and then from, really, Dan is in his own there in third, right? S-Line Dan.
Yeah.
And then from fourth all the way back to 10th, there's just 6 points separating with 2 people tied. It's 2 different groups of 2 people tied. So it's that's the mid pack that we expect to see a lot of good racing out of tonight. And Cliff, we could have some shakeup here with the potential for penalties and just general mishaps.
No, I agree. I think that this particular mid pack as well, and it's touch and go. I think Dan, because he's got COVID down at the moment, so he's racing. He's racing in COVID mode. So even if he finishes the race, that's a miracle.
That's a plus, yeah.
Yeah. So he may drop some points tonight if he can't keep it up the front, but then there's going to be a massive change in the mid pack there, and I think Gix is going to try and do a little better this time and not crash out. So he's in for some.
I was going to say, I'm sure he's going to try to stay up the wall this week. I'm sure. I didn't get to talk to him too much, but that's probably number 1 on his to-do list tonight is to stay off the walls.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, he's done 0 practicing, and I did have a word with him today. I said, you could do with practicing, and he said, it's okay. I got this, bro.
Don't you tell me what I need to do.
Exactly. Okay, fair dues. I mean, he is older than me, so you know what I mean. He can. I'll respect my elders and all that. And plus, he bought me a steak dinner the other day, so I've got to yield to him a little.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out tonight. I think the other thing we haven't talked about yet, we know we have people coming across here getting ready to set their first times, but the pit entrance, that's a hard right 90 degree, essentially, actually a little more than 90 degree right-hand turn, and you're right there.
Yep. It is. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as what was the other one? The previous one.
Yeah, I agree. But it's. I mean, you're gonna have to get over to the right though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a 3 second penalty, or was it 2.5 or 3? 3 second penalty.
3 seconds, yeah.
3 second penalty waiting to happen there on the entrance. The exit, I don't think it's too bad because you're on a you're going slow, you're inside, and it's pretty easy just to get straight out there. It's pretty easy to keep yourself from getting a penalty on the exit. But the entrance, I would be willing to wager we will have at least 1 penalty on the entrance into pit road, lane, to the box this evening.
I agree, Brian. I think cause you've got to commit to make sure you're coming in. So your line's got to be lined up to come into the pits, not do a last-minute dash. Because you got to go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you start understeering the moment
Yep.
you want to pit. Yep,
That's
that's
the
3
one.
seconds.
And it's a sharp entrance. That first right-hander into the pits is bad, with no room. So you know, there's no rush to get in. Just take your time. Make sure you get in, nice and safe.
Interesting in the sorry about that clip, but interesting in the post-race comments last week that Matty Cake intentionally did not want to have the fastest lap in qualies. But never mind. I see he's
He's done
just
it again.
taken the fastest lap. Yeah, I was like, well, never mind. I was like, is he sandbagging? But he is just taking the fastest lap. So maybe that strategy's out the window this week.
Yeah, I mean, his strategy was spot on over what he wanted to do, which was to get fastest lap and then win the race. That was his plan. So to start second, get the bonus for the fastest lap, and then at some point, if it was possible, pass Ryan, and then he'd get an extra 2 points above, and then he'd start pulling away on the leaderboard then.
Absolutely, I agree. You know, and it's really heady, really intelligent to say, hey, I'm going to sit in second. I'm going to use the the slip, the draft. If we have any American viewers, the draft, the slip for the European viewers. But I'm going to sit behind second place and be able to just overtake you whenever I want to. Really, I mean, they are very well matched in skill. I mean, I think it's really a thinking game at this point between the two of them. Who's going to take care of their tires better when they're on the softs, really, I think is important. And then, just managing errors, like overdriving a corner, getting a penalty, or not, like you said, not committing to your pit strategy, getting another penalty there, and then just staying out of the way, staying out of, well, I guess it's not really their responsibility to stay out of the way of slower drivers, but being aware of them and passing at their, even some of it's luck, just coming up on them at the right time so you can get around them easily.
No, I agree. I mean, it is, and we have had some issues with in particular Nana, but it's all good. Everyone knows that she's trying her best, and they do need to give us.
Yeah,
some
nobody
space
really.
as well.
Yeah.
So it needs to.
Nobody really was accusing her of any ill intent last week. I think it was just more frustration. And again, anybody who knows Nana knows that's not who she is. Exactly. She would never do anything like that. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever, talked to on the internet, for that matter. I was about to say met, but I technically haven't actually met her in person. But I mean, you can just tell she's good-natured. She's a champ for putting up with all of us. I can tell you that.
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, interestingly, when someone's behind her and they need to get past her if they're faster than her, then the Mazda is equipped with a horn. Just give it a horn. Do you know what I mean?
True.
I'm here now.
Very true.
And then, on we go. See how we get on.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have a look at let's have a look at Gixxer then. So Gixxer's done a 50.8, which so it's not bad. That's not too bad. Dan's doing a 50.9. So this is where the battle's going to be. So it's going to start from maybe Tom right down to Robbie. I don't know I mean, Andy's in for a shout here as well, if he can keep up with Rob.
Yeah.
So that's a good little battle there. Jones is in today, so he missed last week's, so he'll be hoping for some points this week. Definitely a battle between him and Nana, so that'll be one to keep an eye on. Nana's or Jones is trying to draft Dan at the moment. Little does he know he's following COVID.
Lupo was out this week, which is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what's I didn't know what's I don't know what the crack is. I've not got a message off him to say why he's not in, so I'm not too sure what's going on. I hope he's all right though.
Yeah, he's just one of the ones at the mid pack there. He's in was that 5th or 6th place right now? 6th place. Yeah, he's in 6th place, 1 point behind 5th. Tied actually for 6th. So hopefully he's doing well. Lupo, if you're listening, we miss you.
That's the one.
Hope to see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, Andy. Although I've not seen him in practice neither. I'll ask the guys after the stream.
Hopefully all is well.
Fingers crossed. So we're 8 minutes 50 in. We're on board with Matty.
Yeah.
He's gone up. Has he gone quicker? No, he hasn't. 333. Oh, he has. 395, 333. Okay, so he has gone quicker.
Yeah.
Ryan's also gone quicker though with a 359.
Ryan's right
there is
behind.
Nothing in it. And there's Hoggers.
And to be fair, Ryan is out on his own, driving, pushing the air. So.
Yeah, for sure. Hoggers has put a good time in there, 50.0.
Yeah. I think Hoggers favors this track, as I recall.
Oh yeah, this is one of his favourites, hands down. He must do well in this, or I will take the Michael. And he'll be well deserving. I mean, I might even give him a commentator's curse in this one and tell him that he's due for a spin, like he does for me.
Yes.
He goes, Cliff, you're due for a spin, and that always seems to happen. Like, you sod. See what Carl's doing? Carl's done a 50.0 as well, so he's flying. Him and Hoggers are Hoggers just on 49.8. He is flying. You can tell it's his favourite track.
That's very respectable. Yeah, very respectable out of Hoggers.
Let's have a look at Mitch, see what Mitch is doing. Mitch is suffering from a massive hangover. That's his excuse anyway. He was out the night before till the all hours. He was celebrating something, I don't know what it was. But he's managing a 50.1, so obviously his head's not hurting that much. But we'll see how the Scotsman gets on.
Oh, goodness.
Tom's managed to get himself some penalties. So that's no cookies for him. With a 50.2 was his fastest so far. And John's been very quiet this week. 50.3.
Yeah.
He's all on his lonesome there.
Well, I expect that we'll see John do his normal thing. He'll get in a groove and he'll just, carry on and finish well, middle of the pack, maybe a little above, and just do what John does.
Well, fingers crossed for him. I mean, he's not going to make the time mistake again, so he's got that down.
I think he's learned that lesson.
Yeah. So I hope he gets a decent position tonight. He's definitely got the noodles to get there. I don't know whether he's been struggling on this track because he's been not moaning as such, but you know what I mean, about other people's times being so quick on mediums and stuff. And it is a case of like, I mean, I went out and did it myself and did the same times on mediums, so it's not that they're cheating. It's just he's just missing a few corners.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
But he's it's not every track's going to be everyone's favourite, is it? So.
No, and that just speaks to John's competitive nature too, which is to be admired. He wants to win, he wants to compete, and he, I mean, he'll do well. He'll do well. He manages the race well, in mind, during the race.
Yeah.
Other than the one time he forgot to put the softs on.
Yep, devastated. Devastated. We're on board with Tattoo Andy in a minute. Andy's has finally pulled the trigger and has bought himself a DD Pro. He's not using it yet, it's not arrived, but it's arriving on Tuesday next week apparently.
Oh, wow.
So to say
Congrats
that
to Andy.
He's as giddy as a kid is a bit of an understatement.
What's he on right now, Cliff?
He's on a T300, I think.
Oh, okay. That'd be a much different input. Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I think he's well looking forward to it, obviously, but I'll look forward to the "it's so smooth" comments when he gets it. It's exactly what I did. Oh dear. But it's definitely the wheel of choice for sure. Reyes seems to have heated at 50.8 by the looks of it, or Gixxer should I say. And Dan is close on him, so there's obviously going to be a battle between him and Dan, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. Robbie's looking good also. So there's a good mid pack.
They're going to be tight right there. Yeah, the middle's going to be really good again. As always, it's looks like Hogger's going to move into that third spot where Dan normally is.
Yep.
And then from Carlos back, it's going to be switchy. Just moving. Just like we saw 2 weeks ago. The last round. You're going to have some swapping and just some really good racing, exciting racing to watch. Looking forward to it, and hopefully Gixxer can stay off the walls, and
Well, only one way to see. Proof's in the pudding, as they say.
That's very true. Very true.
Let's have a look then. We've got where is he? Find him. Here he is. So let's see what he's doing. He's getting a bit slower now, so I don't know whether he's
So he's overdriving the corners a little bit. Yeah, overdriving the corners. I will say, Nana is only 4 seconds off of Maddie's pace, and that is that's very respectable. Like that's really good on this this course.
Well, she's
very good.
She's been under tutoring this
as she goes
as she goes into the barrier.
Yeah.
She's been under tutoring this week, so she's apparently she gained 5 seconds. So a massive improvement time-wise.
Well, you know, you put in the time, and
Yeah,
this is, you know, you get what you put in, right? There you go.
Listen, I mean, two and a bit seconds off what is mid-pack pace. That is really good for Nana. So she's you can tell that she's put the time in, and it's paid dividends. So well done, Nana.
Well done, Nana.
Keeping an eye on you. Just keep an eye on your mirrors, love.
Listen for the horns.
Yeah, listen for the horns. Oh dear. Let's have a look in the comments for a second. Mario says, "Evening Realmers, good luck to you all, and may the best man win. Have fun above, and I'll catch up with you guys soon." And Dave O'Connell says, "Hello everybody. Hello Mr. David. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing marvellously well." So we've got, oh, this must be the end. So final laps, 15 minutes 20. So Matt is coming up on Gixxer here. There's no need for Matt to go any quicker, so he doesn't
He's
feel,
half a second.
Yep, he doesn't need to.
No let up in Matty though.
No.
Wow.
I think he's thinking, oh, I'll try and get at least. I mean, he's done a 48.8 for Christ's sake.
Yeah, he broke in the 48. Good grief.
He must have had some slip for that, I'm assuming. But very good, that. Very good time. What did Ryan? Ryan's best was the 49.3, so there's some blistering times going on in here. Okay, so let's get underway. Everybody's in. Rock and roll. Here we go, Brian. Round 4.
Oh yeah, excited to see this play out. Round 4, here we go. Really close in the middle there. Hopefully we get some clean racing. I think we will. I'm never worried about anybody being dirty on, intentionally. But
no, exactly. No, I think we're all good to go. So here we go. Everyone's waiting on the line.
Cliff, I hear some. Yeah, I was gonna say I hear horns honking. Cliff.
Oh yes.
I think some lights are flashing, Cliff. I think we're ready to go into the realm again, Cliff. I'm not sure, but here we go.
Well, the chopper's on its way, so here we go, and we're off.
First corner is going to be interesting, Cliff. You know, we got a tailwind here. Everybody was talking about it, pushing them wide. It's already understeery as it is. Here they come in the first turn. 4, 5 wide, one touch. Oh, they slide through, but they get through very well, very well. Too bad there, Cliff.
That was pretty good. That was a really clean first corner. They're all going to be really tight.
Kind of following in there as we expected. Yeah, as we expected. Matt and Nicey breaks, a.k.a. Ryan out in front, followed by Hoggers, just like they qualied. No real shakeups yet. The mid-pack, as always, is going to be a good race.
Yep, absolutely. Let's have a look up front. And we've got Matty and Ryan are going to obviously let each other through the bus shop chicane, which has gone through really well. Hoggers is going to be hanging on to Ryan's coattails, I think. So hopefully this can be a 3-man race for the front.
Indeed. You can already see them starting to pull away from fourth a little bit, but I think Hoggers is a good enough driver. Actually, I know this. Hoggers is a good enough driver that he's going to be able to follow Ryan, use the slip, Yeah.
And if you can
make up for the differences in time around this course.
Yeah. I mean, if you can take advantage of the slipstream, stay behind Ryan, who's also going to try and keep on to Matty's slipstream, he should be able to keep up with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Cliff.
But he's definitely got the pace to do it, so let's have a little look.
This is always an interesting corner to me right here, just because it's so easy to get wide there, pick up a penalty. It is so easy, but it looks like, Nana went off, but it looks like everybody else has managed to get through there pretty well. Jonesy picked up a
Nana and Jones.
Oh, Nana did pick up a penalty. Yeah.
Jones has gone into the wall. Nana's got a 2-second penalty. So look at Jonesy. He's going to be in full recovery now. See what's going on there.
Little damage there. A little damage there. You can't see it in the live stream. Nana has damage as well. That's going to kind of separate them from the pack.
Okay, Robbie's going for a move on Andy, by the way, and he's successfully done it on the inside. That was a good move by Mr. Rob there. Andy will be shouting at him.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Waving his fist, going, wait till I get my DD Pro. That won't be happening again.
Yeah.
But again, as always,
Here we go. John looking to the inside of Dan as they come into the bus stop. Oh, but John gives way. He thinks better of it. Lets Dan get through. But he's still right on him, Cliff. I think
He is.
John is going to look to make a move
He is.
here on
He's
the big
gonna make it.
sweeping
He's done
turn.
it.
He gets to the inside. No. A move by John. Gets around Dan. Very cleanly. Nice move, John. He comes through, powers through, keeps in front. Well done.
excellent. I think Tom's going to try and try his hand at that as well. If he can just hold on to Dan's slipstream here. It's just now whether John can actually pull away or not at this point to get a bit of space. Oh, John make a little bit of a mistake on the entrance to that corner there. A bit sideways.
Dan right up behind John again as they come up. This corner is the one that I don't like because it's, well, I do like it, but it's a sharp, almost like 100-degree turn as you come back downhill. Man, the car really gets upset when you're driving it. But look at that. Tom goes to the inside of Dan. Dan gets the inside on the, it's almost like a wannabe switch back there, and they come down. Oh, my goodness.
And Tom's still in it. He's still got his foot in for the outside line. He could do it just backing off.
Gives way to Dan. He's going to try to switch back here. Oh, wow.
I think he's going to try it on this straight, though. The start-finish straight is a really long straight. If he can just get the exit close enough, he might have the line to go inside line for the first right-hander here.
I don't think he's going to be there, Cliff.
Let's have a look. Nope, he's not there. Correct. Correctamundo.
So John, that has given John a chance to pull away a little bit. He's got a good space up to Mitch, almost 2 seconds up to Mitch.
Yep.
John, in my opinion, John's going to settle in right here and just drive his race. This is what he does well. He gets those positions. He settles in. Although here comes Dan. Good grief. I was saying that. And Dan is sucking him right in.
Let's have a look at the bus stop chicane. Let's have a look. They all get through cleanly there. There's some good lines going through there, guys.
Wow. Very impressive.
Very. John's pulled a little bit of a space there.
Oh my. Up at the front, Nicey has a 1.5 second penalty. So Hoggers is going to take over. Yeah, and there's a pretty big gap up to Matty Cake. Matty Cake has separated himself here from the second, third, and fourth place. Mitch is hanging on pretty good too, by the way. But Ryan's going to give way to Hoggers here. Mitch for sure. I don't know if Carlos is going to be able to overtake him. Yeah,
he'll catch him.
It's going to be close if Carl can get by.
Oh, here we go. Is Carl going to leave? He's not going to try it now.
No, he's not going to mess with it. Yeah. Carl is a gentleman, but he will put he will put it down when he needs to.
Indeed, I mean, he knows Ryan's quicker than him, but that's still no reason to.
Well, he knows his limits too, right?
Exactly.
There's no gain in throwing that in there, right now. It's early in the race. We're on lap 3. We have, how much time left? What's the point in doing that? He's a wise racer and a gentleman at that.
He is. Oh, Tom got well sideways then. That was quite interesting. And I can see Giggs has joined the party there in 9th place. He's going to be getting a sniff of Tom's slipstream at this point, and it's going to be a 3-car battle there.
Well, knowing that, I almost said Gixxer. Knowing that Gixxer hasn't put in much practice, I expect to see his times improve because I feel like he is faster than what he qualified at, in my opinion. I think once, he's going to be one that's going to adapt over time in the race, and I think he'll get faster as the race goes on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's never been a slow driver really, but he's definitely lacking in the rehearsal commitments side of these things so far. So
maybe his priorities are different than we would hope. But oh my goodness, somebody just goes off. Rob gets knocked off by Andy, goes sliding wide, hits the wall. Second half penalty. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. And I've completely missed it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I couldn't tell what went on there, but there was some contact, it looked like, between Andy and Rob. Robbie got thrown off, slid into the wall. Again, I don't have context. Mitch with a second half penalty as well.
They both slowed down for each other. I wonder if Mitch had something to do with. Oh.
No, Mitch was well in front. It was behind Mitch. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mitch slowed down there though for a second. So Rob could catch up. That was a bit weird. We missed that one. Matty's he's off on 3.5 seconds.
He's just driving away.
He's doing his own race.
He's changed his strategy strategy to let me get in the front. I'll pick up the fastest lap. I'll win, and you know nothing else matters.
That's it. It's all good. I think he probably knows he can do the fastest lap on here, but he doesn't need to do that strategy like he tried to do last week. So, sorry, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know, he's already blistered a 49.0. Good grief.
Yeah, exactly. And no one's going to get quicker than that now because obviously the tyres are getting worn. So,
Yeah.
And we know the mediums don't go that quick.
No.
So it's all good. Hoggers is got a nice little lead on Ryan here though. 1.1 seconds. So if
Hoggers, I mean, he likes the track here. He likes the course.
he does.
I feel like Hoggers is you know, Hoggers is Hoggers. He's not going to yield. He's not going to give up. He's not going to mail it in, as they say. Like, he's going to race.
Oh, he's going to stay calm and collective. That's for sure. And I mean, we know Ryan can drive the wheels off his car, literally.
For sure.
So
For sure.
I mean, let's have a look at the tyre degradation, and you can already see. You can't see as the public, but we can see that Ryan's got about 3 pixel more tyre reduction than Hoggers has.
It's noticeable, though, Cliff. It is noticeable.
You can see
and it should be noted that Matty has used his tires up more than he normally does as well. So Hoggers has a little better tire wear, both right and left front, than Matty.
He does.
And obviously better than Ryan as well. So it's interesting. Always interesting. You know who has the least wear is Carlos. Carlos is taking care of his tires. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Jesus, they're basically brand new still.
I know. Is he floating around the track? Is he actually on the ground, Cliff?
I don't know. I think he's got cheat codes. Cheat code enabled.
He's got something going on. He's got something going on.
I'll tell you what he's got going on.
John, right up the tailpipe,
That's
Cliff.
the one.
Right up the tailpipe.
John's going to make sure he's put a stop to this tyre saving business. Let's see what John's on tyre wise. John's tyres are about normal, but yeah, you're right. Carlos's tyre wear is absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely. That just shows me that Carlos has a good input into the corners, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's not driving the car too hard.
Exactly.
He's not throwing it in, understeering, locking the wheel, sliding the front through the corners.
That's it.
He's actually driving the car around the course, which is what you want to do. Wow. Oh my. I thought that was going to be bad.
Woo-hoo. Oh, Jesus. Jeez Louise. It's going to be a hot battle, that. Let's have to keep an eye on that. Let's have a look at see what Tom and Dan and Gix are all in a 3-way race now. Tom's throwing it around the outside of that corner. Oh, he's gone off.
Did he hit the...
No,
my goodness.
He slid
Did he
off.
hit right there?
I think he just slid off, that was all. But Dan's trying to seize the opportunity there, though.
Dan should seize it. He's going to have dirty tires, Cliff. And he slid off again.
He's done it. Dan's taking him. So that's going to leave Gixer to have a go at Tom now. If we come down into this
is the corner to do it in. I'm going to be honest with you.
For sure. Well, let's see.
Ooh, that was close.
That was very close to Gixer, that.
Woo,
my
that's
days.
flirting with the half second there. Goodness. Oh, did Dan go into... Oh, my goodness. They are all... You know, it's like... it's.
Look at Tom. Tom's gone for it. He's done it. Tom did a pass on the inside
amazing.
there. That was a lovely move.
Dan overdrove that corner a little bit and opened the door for Tom. Tom took advantage of it. I don't know how that Dan did not get a penalty. I don't know.
No
how.
idea.
That was incredible. Tom took advantage of the door that Dan opened, you know, and I think Gixer's right there. I think he'll calm down a little bit. It's like the buck fever, I don't know if you guys hunt, but buck fever, you see a deer and you start shaking when you're ready to shoot it.
That's all.
But that's kind of what happened with Ray there. Gixer, he was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pick up 2 spots, and then he just lost himself.
That's the one. He had the old shaky leg syndrome. Easily done in this game.
And he's not Elvis.
No, and he's not Elvis, no.
We got a yellow flag. Hoggers. Oh my goodness, what has happened to Hoggers?
Where is Hoggers? 7th place. Oh my days.
Hoggers has gone down to 8th. Yes. Oh my goodness, something happened. The yellow flag was out. Obviously, we don't know.
must have gone off.
Good grief.
Oh no. Not good.
Not
Hoggers
good.
was
No
doing
penalty.
so well. And I haven't even given him the commentator's curse.
We talked about that before,
Yet.
Slapped it on him, Cliff.
Well, he deserves it. He's done it to me enough times. He's due for a spin. Due for a spin, August.
Oh.
Dear. So Matty is nearly 6 seconds. Well, it will be 6 seconds by the end of this lap, I should imagine. So I don't know.
He just picked up a half-second penalty.
Who did? Matty.
I'm sorry, Ryan did. I'm sorry.
Ryan. Oh, Ryan. Oh no, Ryan. Ryan's trying a bit too hard now, I think, to try and catch him up.
Yeah.
And they've got spent tyres, so they're going to have to think about pitting at some point, them two.
Yeah.
Carlos, on the other hand,
Good grief.
still great tyres, still keeping John behind him.
The three of Dan, Tom, and Gixxer are, my goodness, they are like going back and forth. Dan is now in 5th, Tom is in 6th, Gixxer's in 7th. Tom has a half-second penalty he will have to serve on this lap.
Yep.
So you would assume if Gixxer can just stay there, he's going to pick up 6th.
Yep.
You know, and then you got Hoggers, who was spun off or whatever happened earlier, is right there licking his lips, wanting to get some positions back.
Oh my God.
Well, I guess Ray's just going to go for it now.
Yep. Oh no.
Whoa, little contact.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, he needs to. They need to be more aware of their space. They're slamming it in there, no matter what. I mean, there was no need to.
Well,
pass.
the other view of that too, Cliff, is that Tom has to serve a half-second penalty.
Yeah.
Like, why battle that much? Just,
Exactly.
I mean, good grief. I mean.
Oh, and here comes Hoggers. Hoggers is going to have a go as well. Obviously, he's going to get it when the time comes, but use Tom's slipstream just to try and help you catapult past.
Why not?
Exactly, and make good use of it. What's happened to
That's
Mitch?
an interesting line from Hoggers. He wants to get an inside exit there. Look at that.
there you go.
That was a much different line to get a good exit. Drove right through Tom. Moves up
Literally.
into 7th.
Jesus. I bet you Tom didn't give him permission to be inside of him in that way. He's like, hey,
I
no.
hope not. I don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Oh, no,
Cliff.
God knows.
What's going on?
Mitch is on his own at the moment. He's no man's land,
settled
2
in.
and 6. So 2 seconds behind Tom, 6 ahead of Rob. Rob seems to be having a terrible race at the moment, but he's still in 10th
Yeah.
place, so it's not terrible. But Jonesy's made a good
Top
recovery.
10 finish, yeah.
And what's happened to Andy? Andy and Nana are having
Well, Andy and Nana had that little contact earlier, right? Or was that Jonesy?
That was
Nana
Jonesy.
Nana and Jonesy, yeah. So who knows what's going on? You know, Nana's right there with
Yeah.
Andy, though. Oh, we have a lot of people coming in the pits, Cliff.
Oh yes, we've got Tom, Dan, and Robbie all in the pits. Tom's
And
with
Jonesy.
us.
Yeah, they all just came in.
Oh, Dan's there as well.
Good grief.
Yeah, Dan's exiting with some mediums on. Oh, he's gone in and out. That's Dan out. Here comes Tom. Tom's exit. Everybody's out of the pits.
3-second penalty for Robbie. 3-second penalty for Jonesy. Jonesy had a half-second coming in, so they both crossed.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew that was going to happen. You know, if we could have bet on FanDuel. I would have bet and I would have won. I'd have taken the over there.
Absolutely. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, 3.5 seconds for Jonesy, so he must have hit something on the way in.
Yeah, he had a half coming in.
Jeez Louise. Let's have a look at front then, and we'll go through the top rankings, and I'll show you all who the hell is driving, because we have the power. So at the front we've got Matty, and he's absolutely dominating this race at the moment. He's in
Coming
the
into
pits.
the pits right now. Looks like he committed very early, very wise.
He's got more than enough
I got
time.
an 8-second lead. Why risk
Exactly.
a 3-second penalty? Just pull in.
He's made a massive 8-second gain, so there's a... what's his name? Ryan, that's it. Ryan's also come into the pits, so I'll go get tongue twisted. And that's Ryan there. Let's have a little... get Ryan up, so... It'll be a good little battle this to see what happens.
Yeah.
Gix has also come in the pits. We've got Ray in as well, who's just about to exit. God, it's painfully slow.
Very
at the exit, isn't it?
interesting, it's a short pit here, but it still eats up time. Good grief.
So in the front now we have John, who is going to take his absolutely sweet time.
Yeah,
himself
he's
settled
about
in.
to pop his left front, though. Good grief.
What did how did he pass Carl? Must have done.
He must have.
We've missed the pass somehow.
Well, well done, John. You've passed Carl. We didn't see it, but
Yeah.
well done.
Congratulations. Get Carl up. So there's Carl, and he's obviously the two of these are going to want to be coming into the pits after this lap, I assume. Let's have a look. So 8 seconds ahead of Matty at the moment for Carlos. And then we've got Mitch in 4th place, who hasn't pitted yet. But Mitch is looking far better on the photograph than he is in real life right now, because apparently his head's hanging off. So, each to their own. Apparently it's not a good night if you can remember it. That's Mitch's law.
yeah. Oh my goodness, that's great, Cliff. That's great.
Oh dear. Hoggers.
John's in, Carl's in the front.
Hoggers coming in the pits.
Yeah. Oh, that was going to be a penalty. That looks like is he going to pick up a 3-second penalty? That sure looked like it to me.
Did it? Did I see a red?
I mean,
I'm sure I saw the red counter when he was entering the pits, which would mean that he's got a penalty on the way out. Let's stay with him and see. Carl and John are in the pits also. But let's just check Hoggers, make sure he's got off scot-free or not.
yeah, Carl and John got out without a penalty, which is really what you're just trying to do here. And it looks like
Hoggers was all right.
Hoggers made it out
He did well.
unscathed. Okay. Yeah, right in front of Tom, who has picked up a half-second penalty.
Yep, Tom was hoping for a cookie tonight,
Tom.
but it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Unless he steals
No
it out of the
cookie
tin.
for Tom.
But to be fair, he's
Gotta
trying.
watch him.
Yeah, you got to watch him. He's a goddamn cookie thief. Gone to his house.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting there that, it's played out the way it has, but I don't know. It's not what I thought was going to happen. We'll just put it that way.
No, for sure. I mean, in terms of up the front, that seems to be going as planned, but the mid pack is definitely as we expected as well, which is all over the place basically.
Yeah. I kind of had in my head how I thought it would play out, and it's just not quite in the order that I saw it in my head before the race started.
Robbie's got himself into 11th position, all on his own. Nice bit of clean track for him to get his head down and focus.
Just getting a rhythm, driving around, 11th position.
Easily done. Let's get Jonesy up, because I've still got Jonesy's picture as Santa Claus. So, it's always like the Christmas spirit, isn't it? So, there you go, Jonesy lad.
Maybe we should just start referring to him as Jonesy Claus.
Jonesy Claus, I like it. I'm not sure he's going to like it, but I like it. So that's all good.
Well,
that
is the picture we have of him, Cliff, is Jonesy Claus.
Jonesy Claus, until he supplied me with a decent food.
That's right. We can only commentate on what we have in front of us.
Indeed.
Jonesy Claus.
And going from an ugly mug to a prettier mug is Mrs. Nana, who has sent me something in the post, Brian.
Has she?
Yeah, she sent me a special T-shirt, and I'm going to show it off tomorrow.
Oh, a little teaser for tomorrow's stream.
Oh,
there,
yes.
Cliff.
Absolutely. So, yep.
Tune in to see what Nana has sent Cliff. Oh, my.
Honestly, it's awesome. Adam. Hello, Adam, lad. Adam says, Clifford. No one calls me Clifford, Adam, unless I'm going to give you a slap, lad. Just Cliff. All right. Or Uncle Cliff, as far as you're concerned, young man. But that's our race son, Giggs' son, Adam.
Oh.
Hope you're doing all right, my friend.
To see. Yeah.
Well, your dad's not doing too bad.
Yeah, I was going to say not to put the announcer's curse on him, but he stayed out of the wall so far today.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So far, so good. And he's having a good battle with Andy at the moment. He's trying to catch Tom again. So that's rinse and repeat. John's doing really well. 3rd place, look at this. Him and Carl are
Again, that's the one that shocked me. You know, we were talking about it before. John seems to just almost like find a groove in the race. I don't know. It's something that I don't know. I wish I could do that and actually in a race and just settle in, drive the line you need to. Don't overdrive your car too much, and then make up time. As we say that, we put the whammy on him, and that's going to be a half second.
Oh dear.
That should be a half second. There we go. On cue. Sorry, John. We will not talk about your driving anymore. So.
John, it's okay. It wasn't my fault. It was all Brian's. Just throwing him under the bus there.
I have to. Yeah, I have to. Take full accountability for that, John. I apologize. We'll not do that again.
Oh dear, Carl will be licking his lips now, thinking, unless Carl was just happy to stay where he was.
He might have been biding his time to make a move, closer to the end of the race.
We'll soon find out. I mean, half a second, he can still catch back up to Carl when he passes if he's focuses a little and get his slipstream. That'll be quite good. Adam said, "Tell Dad he needs to pick it up." Yeah, Gixer, picked it up, lad.
Pick it up.
Your son said. So, nice to see that he's got support from his own son. Keeping it real, Adam, keeping it real. Let's have a look at Dan. COVID Dan, as we know him at the moment. I haven't shown Dan, actually. Dan is not in VR, but his picture would suggest otherwise. So there you go. Dan in VR. He's too ill to use VR tonight, though. He's
Hogger's off right behind him.
Oh, he is.
Slid over. Should be a half second on Hoggers, yeah.
Yep, half a second. Correct. Got spotted. Oh! I got all excited then because I saw Carlos had passed John, but then realised that there was a penalty involved. Oh, Jesus. I need a coffee myself, I think. Get some sugar rush on the go.
Something, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, goodness.
Right, what's happened?
I unfortunately did not start a stopwatch when we started the race. Cliff, do you know how much time's left?
Yeah, it's 24 minutes coming up to. So we've got 6 minutes. It'll be exactly 5 minutes as of now.
There we go.
So we've got Mitch, who's in 10th position. And I don't know how he's dropped so far. He's not managed to catch anyone back up yet. And it looks like Robbie's catching him now. Because the time's dropping massively. And Robbie's just caught him up by nearly a tenth there.
Yeah, Robbie had a lap that was 2 minutes and 21 seconds. I mean, Mitch did. Sorry, pardon me.
Oh, yeah,
Mitch had a 2 minute 21 second lap.
Was that that might be his what's name? No, his pit.
Pit lap. It was his pit lap. Yeah.
Let's have a look at Robbie's then. See what Rob's. Yeah, because Rob pitted lap 9. He's doing 51.8. So,
it's interesting. That's a 3 second difference, Cliff, and there are 2
Mitch
laps
just got
on the pit lap.
1.5 point. Mitch just got himself 1.5 penalty.
Sounds like a barrier tap to me, Cliff.
Yep, sounds like an overdrive. He's definitely going to be blaming his severe hangover for this one. Robbie's not going to buy it though. Robbie's just going to be like, yep, that's all good with me because I'm about to pass you. If you can get past him for the corner, let's have a look. Is this going to be chaos? No, it was an easy pass for Rob. Mitch is not going to like that though.
Around. No.
He's going to be having none of that. Mitch is going to be like, nah.
No.
I may be still drunk, but you'll get in it, son. You're going to get it.
Oh, goodness.
But while they're fighting for nothing, I'll just get back to Matty with a 10-second lead.
10, almost 11 now. Good grief.
That's ridiculous.
Just settle in, win the race. You've already got the fastest lap. Everybody's on mediums. That's in the bag. Just, man, stay out of the wall.
I see Mr. Ryan is 9 seconds ahead of Carl, so he's in a comfortable position also. Doesn't need to drive hard. No point. Just bring it on home, Ryan. Don't need to get any more penalties, my friend. Unless you want to, get involved with the mid-pack. Make life a bit more exciting. Carl and John, though, on the other hand, different story altogether. John's going for a move here. Oh, he had a good exit out that. I think he's going to try and slam it up the inside here, or at least get a switcheroo. Nope, he's not close enough. He's setting him up though. You
Carl
can
got
see
a
it.
pretty good exit there. Yeah.
These two are very evenly matched on this circuit today.
If it weren't for the announcer's curse, I think John would still be in third.
Yeah, you're probably right there, Brian. I mean, there's no need to feel guilty, but... Oh, Brian. Oh, dear. Wet me whistle. So these two,
Wow.
these two are just
Yeah.
giving it the beans.
That may come down to the last lap with these two. You never know. If somebody makes a mistake, like driving wide right there.
Yep.
That was really close. Good grief. Carlos gets, I don't know if you could fit a piece of paper in there, Cliff. That may have been 2 pixels from the barrier right there.
He was nearly pixel punished. But John keeps trying to line him up though on the straights here. On the bigger straights, so... But he's just not getting the correct exit to stay close for the next big straight. He can do it
That
here,
was a good move right there, though, Cliff.
Just needs to stay in his slip here as best he can.
Drive it up right here, yeah. This is a section you can really make up some time, too. Coming up the hill here, going back to this right-hand turn, coming up towards the bus stop. You can really make up time if you're smooth.
Yep. Well,
but he's not, you know, he's...
Carl's aware of it. He's
not going to get there.
He's doing snaky wakey. They both made it through there really well, though. Oh, John's going to go for the inside line here, though. Oh, keep it nailed, John.
It's going to be a good exit. It's going to be a good exit.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
This is a really tricky corner.
Oh, he gets
both gone sideways.
Slippery right there. Good grief.
That's a bit of driving from the both of them there. Drift Kings. John's showing him, though. He's showing him his face.
John takes a different line. Yeah, he's showing him it. I was going to say the same thing. He's peeking out, showing different lines, making... Carl gets 2 tires off there.
Jesus.
Wow. John's going to take advantage of that, Cliff.
Yep.
This is setting up for a switcheroo here.
Yep, I think John's ready for it. Just needs to brake earlier. Get on the gas early.
Power out.
That's the one.
Carl gets such good exits right there. Good grief.
It's a very good line. I got to give it to Carl. He's staying really cool under this pressure from John.
Yeah, focused. Very focused.
Absolutely.
You know, just driving out of the front of the car, not out of the back. You know, that's all you can do is drive your line, hit your marks, you know. And if John's going to pass you, John's going to pass you.
Absolutely. If you look at the input that Carl's putting on the steering wheel, well, you know, I was talking about it before, you'll see.
Oh, my. Carl is just finished, as has John. That might have been right at the limit there. Looks like Dan has come across in 5th, Hoggers in 6th. Tom, with a second-half penalty, is going to come across in 7th. It'll be interesting to see if Gixxer can get there and pick it up. He does not. Still comes in 8th.
Oh, was he too far behind?
Yeah, just a little bit. Mitch in 9th, Tattoo Andy in 10th, Robbie in 11th. Jonesy's going to be coming across in 12th all by himself, and all by Nana. Matty Cake and Ryan are going to be pretty, well, I guess not too close.
No.
Nana's not going to get in the way at all. Nana's going to finish in 13th, and then you got Matty Cake and Ryan are just going to come through to finish this up.
I don't know whether Nana's had it off, because she's 20 seconds behind, so I'm not sure if she's... I'll see if she's had an issue there. But we'll find out next. Find it in the stream tomorrow. So Matty's coming around. Where is he on the track? He's coming up for the final left and right hander before the start finish straight. With an absolutely convincing win of 12 seconds.
Yeah, very convincing, Cliff. Very convincing.
And there he comes over the line to win yet another race. Is this 4 in a row for him?
I believe it is.
I believe it is. And Ryan is equally coming on to the start finish straight now. Finished. Giving us a little flash. A little bit of showboating. Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan.
A little bit. Yeah,
very
nice.
good,
Nice showboating there. Very nice.
Very good. That was a very thrilling race as always. But the mid-pack, again, just to and fro the entire time. They got more divided than I thought they were going to be fair.
Agreed. I thought it was going to be a little more tight, a little tighter there, a little closer, but didn't pan out that way.
No. I'll let you do your thing while I just do do the shout outs and all that jazz. Adam said he moves up now with the wisdom of his spawn. Okay, fair dues, Adam. I'll tell you that, although he's probably going to watch the stream back, so he'll know. But in first position, we have Matty. Second is Nicey Breaks. Third is Carlos, which you'll be really happy with that result. John also will be happy with the fourth place. Dan did really well. COVID Dan, he is absolutely full of COVID. So for him to get a fifth place, he'll be absolutely delighted. He wasn't even sure he was going to finish the race. Hoggers did a really strong sixth. Due to some mishap, I think, has messed his race up a little. I think he would have got fourth or third place if he'd have hung in there. Tom with a very impressive seventh place there. Gix has finally pulled it out the bag to get in the top 10 with an eighth place there. Followed by Mitch with his extreme hangover with ninth place. I'm sure he'll be happy enough with that. I don't think he was expected to finish the race either in the state that he's in. Andy's done really well there with a 10th place. He'll be looking forward to getting his DD Pro so he can do better as he thinks he's going to do. Because we've all told him that he will do better if he gets the DD Pro.
Famous last words, Cliff.
That's the one. But I do have a Fanatec affiliate link in the description, 5% off. So if anyone wants to know, go and have a look-see. Robbie got an 11th place, so Andy and Robbie are bestie mates, so they'll be happy that they came across the line together. And it was really close time-wise, as you can see. Jonesy come in at 12th place. I don't know if he's been practicing or not, so fair play to Jonesy. And Nana was doing really well, and I don't know what happened. I don't know whether she's had a little bit of an accident or whatnot, but either way, she finished 13th, and that meant everybody got a finish. There was no DNFs. Did not finish this time, so absolutely, we
yeah, very well done.
We were missing Lupo, but we don't know what's happened to him. So hope you're all right, Lupo. He's not commented on the stream, so fingers crossed. I'll just have a little sip of me water there. Let me move on. Right, we'll just save the replay. That's the savey wavy. That's a bit for that. Just tell the lads good race, because it was. And let me know in the comments what you thought of the race, guys. If you are watching. It wasn't a good race. It was a great race. I'd put a great race. It was a great race. Guys, and
yes, indeed.
And girl. Because Nana was in there also. Bang jack. Okay, so we'll see who we've got, who we can get into the dist me codes, if it's possible. Or we may have some technical issues here. Although everybody's in, so we've got we do have.
Well, the answer is that.
We've got Carl. So, are you there, Carl?
I'm in.
Hello, Mr.
I'm in.
Carl.
Can you hear me?
I can, mate.
Yes,
we can hear
sir.
you.
I do.
Well done on your third place,
I had to
sir.
wipe my nose a bit. I've got a bit of a nosebleed.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a really good race between you and John.
Yeah, I followed him into the pitch thinking we can help each other out. And then see who was a better man at the end.
Oh,
great racing from John.
it
All
was,
the guys.
it was a great race. It was really enjoyable to watch as normal.
I'm actually a bit shocked coming third.
Well,
I'm full of adrenaline, buzzing.
Hey, did you get any shaky leg?
I'm still breaking the nose.
Well, you've worked.
Did you feel any pressure from John there at the end? Cliff and I were talking about it, Carl. We felt like John was showing his bumper a lot and sliding around some there.
I think I had my defensive game a little bit better than previous races, so
Yeah, I agree.
I've just kept them in my mirrors really, and just went for it, kept it clean.
It was a great race between the two of you. It was a case of,
well done, well done.
You know, who's going to make the move?
Yeah.
No one made any crazy moves. It was good, but third place. I mean, you've worked hard for the last 2 weeks, so you know.
Yeah, well, the last series, my best finish was probably about 6th. So
There you go.
I'm improving, and I'm glad with that.
Exactly. No, very, very.
It's just good to race with a great group of guys.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been an absolutely great season so far. So I'm really pleased for your third place, mate. You've earned it.
Well, you'll be glad to know, Carl, you're now tied for fourth with Hoggers.
Oh, fucking another nosebleed.
Another nosebleed. I'll let you talk, Brian,
Right,
while
guys,
I just find a
thanks
semen.
a lot.
Yeah. So, Carl, did you have any kind of strategy or anything today, or you just throw it down and let's go?
No, I just went for it. I didn't try to save tires. I just went as fast as I could.
Well, it's very interesting that you say that because there was a point in the race when you were on soft tires, and of everybody on the track, laps into the softs, you had the least amount of tire wear.
Yep. Just went for it, as I said.
That's interesting. Well, you obviously were picking really good lines. I mean, as we watched you come around a couple of times, your lines were good. You had great exits. Well done,
Yep.
Carl.
Thank you very much. Good job for the commentators.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
And
Bye-bye.
see you later, my friend. And second place, we've got Mr. Nicey. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, not too bad. I wish I had a bit of a mare, to be honest with you.
Go on, tell us your story.
I hit the wall.
Yeah.
I hit the wall going into turn 3. Not turn 3. It's into the bus stop on lap 3.
Yeah.
It's going to be a penalty. I allowed Oggers and Mitch to get past me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I just got my head down. I had a bit of a... Well, I was overtaking Oggers into the bus stop. And I think he hit me and span out.
Oh, Hogger span out.
So, yeah, I was alongside him,
Yeah,
and I made the corner. So,
No, I'm with you. No, I mean, it was...
and then, once Matt pulled away, I had no chance of catching him. I want to try and stay in the slipstream, to be fair, but I hit the wall, and I was cursing a lot.
Yeah, it seemed like once you broke that with him, it was over then. Matt was out on just able to drive his race and get away.
It's on a different level today.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, to be fair, Ryan, you drove a great race, Ryan. I mean, to be fair, you take away that one mistake, you get out, and you're able to stay behind Matt. I think it would have been a lot closer at the end. So don't discount your effort. You drove well. It was fun to watch.
Well, thanks. I'll have to watch the replay back later.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, your times
So
were...
I want to see, the incident with Chris, like.
Yeah. No worries.
So.
I don't think we caught it on the live stream, but definitely have a look on the replay and have a look, people. Chris has just texted in who hit who. He doesn't know himself. So see how that goes.
Well, you see, I was alongside, and I got the corner. Do you know what I mean? So I made it.
Yeah.
Racing incidents, it's all good.
But then again, I could post my replay because I didn't feel anything touch me. You see, I don't know.
Yeah.
If if I was moving around or not, with connection issues.
Yeah, you never know. I mean,
we didn't notice anything, to be fair, but there's going to be some racing incidents here and there, but it's a difficult track to pass on best of time. So, you know what I mean? But it's all good. But you did really well, Matt, and your times were very competitive. So you did have the
very
pace
competitive. Yeah, agreed.
to keep up with Matty.
Yeah, not bad for saying I'm flued up.
Exactly. Yeah. Obviously, you sound awful. But it's nothing new there. Only joking. But no, we know you got a bad cold, like, and it's even Dan's done really well with his COVID. So it's
yeah, well, say fair play to everyone, and well done, Matt.
No worries. Well, thank you very much for taking part. We shall see.
Well done, Ryan. Yeah, thanks for a great race, Ryan.
Yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yep, certainly shall.
Cheers, Ryan. And are you there, Matty?
Yeah, I do.
All right, love. Congratulations again. This is getting boring, Matt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
don't be
do
sorry.
we need
We're
to
joking.
take some horsepower away from you or something and make it more competitive for you? I mean, do we need to add weight? What do we need to do, Matty?
Yeah, I considered starting on mediums actually and see if I could hold nicely up for a few laps. So, but I'm going to starting on softs because by the time your softs are sort of dead, they're about the same as medium tyres fresh.
Hmm.
So that means you don't really have to adjust the lap.
Yeah, that's true.
Makes it a lot easier to be consistent. So yeah, but the first couple of laps was about just trying to break the toe to nicely and make sure he doesn't get fastest lap in the slipstream again.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that it was like, drive at 99%.
Absolutely. Was that the plan all along?
I was getting 48, mid 48s in practice, but I was getting a penalty every other lap.
Yeah.
So you can't race like that.
No.
You race at 99%, get a rhythm. And then I nearly got out at one point. I missed a braking point near the few laps in the end or something.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, give yourself a slap.
Yeah, you were so far ahead. There was no risks to be taken at that point.
Yeah, you just get to the end. Yeah, at that point. Yeah.
For sure.
It's easily the most laps I've ever done without a penalty.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, congratulations again, my friend. You're on point with the speed and the consistency, which is what you need to win. So,
that's cool. I need
well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah, cheers for that. I'll look at the replay and stream now.
Yeah, go and have a watch.
Yeah, actually managed to extend my championship lead this time.
Yes.
I can almost afford to mess up a race, can't
I? Or you're going to curse yourself at that point.
Yeah, I will do.
I mean, Ryan will be rubbing his hands if that does happen, but he'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,
there's hope."
Pretty happily consistent. Nearly every lap was a 50.2.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that was just zoned in.
No, I mean, it's one of those tracks, though, isn't it, as well, that once you get into the rhythm of it, it's really easy to do consistent lap constantly.
It is, yeah. You just have to stay focused. That's all.
Just don't go drifting off, thinking of the Teletubbies or whatever. Guaranteed to stay on track.
Yeah, or staring at the clouds.
That's the one.
Yeah, my secret's an energy drink.
There you go.
I have before and during the race.
Any particular brand that you're getting sponsored by?
No, but today I'm drinking something called Con Strong.
Oh, where's that from?
That's actually from, where's that from? Lidl. It's about 50p a can.
Jesus.
Sugar-free. Tastes like Red Bull.
Sugar-free?
Gives you a bit of a buzz, which I got now.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll have another one of those.
Ryan will be right down to Lidl tomorrow now and knows that information.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't give away all your secrets, Matty. Don't give them all away.
A 24-pack. Good Lord.
I can't drink caffeine.
In that case, he won't be.
It's me heart palpitations.
He's got enough to deal with.
That's not good, Ryan. We don't want any of that.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, guys.
Well
done. Well done.
It's always goes right up, though.
Yeah, smashing. It was an absolute great race as per usual, and hopefully we'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. Obviously, I'll see you before then, but the guests will see you for the race in 2 weeks. So,
viewers,
indeed.
2 weeks.
I need to do the standings, so I'll say goodbye to the guys. So I'll speak to you all later, guys. Well done, top 3.
Thanks very much.
You're very welcome. Cheers for taking
well
part.
done.
And we shall get into the standings now, Brian, of which.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Just a little bit of movement in the middle, but Matty extends his lead to, 8 points. He's still in first with 84 points. You got Ryan, Nicey Breaks, still in second with 76. Dan holds on to third. I'm sorry, Dan moved up to third with 52 points. And you got Hoggers and Carlos are tied with 41 points. And then you got John right behind him there with 40. Tom with 37. Robbie 32, tied with Mitch with 32. That's actually interesting. Mitch jumped up a position. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And you got Lupo, who wasn't here, drops significantly in this. Well, actually, he didn't change any. He just stays where he was because he was tied. But Andy moves up with 26. Gixxer with 20, Nana Midge with 14, and Jonesy with 13. That's an interesting shakeout there.
It is, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of very close numbers up there. I mean, there's 2 ties for 41, Hoggers and Carl. That's going to be a good battle for going into the future. I mean, John's only a point behind, so he just needs another third place, and you know that's going to change everything. Dan is doing exceptionally well though for third place, and still going up in position. Because 52 is a good amount of points that. But not that he's not catchable. He's got to stay consistent. So fingers crossed. And Tom's doing really well as well with his 37. Robbie 32 and Mitch. So they'll be in. Robbie and Mitch will definitely be battling on from now on, I think. So that'll be interesting to see. Watch that particular part of the table. But yeah, man, everyone should start making good points now, and we'll see what's going on in terms of the next track. Interesting, because I can never remember what the next bloody track. And you know, considering I made the bloody thing, but let's have a look. So we've just had. Get the picture big. Watson's Glen. So we've got Brands Hatch Grand Prix Circuit, which will be on the 9th of February. So that'll be our next track, Brands Hatch. That'll be a really interesting race, that. Because Brands is really difficult to pass on. And there's a lot of technique involved in Brands Hatch.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So that's going to be a really interesting race to see. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Because Brands Hatch is going to be quite the whopper of a race, I think.
It's an interesting track. There's it's a track everybody knows well, so we'll see how everybody does.
Oh, for sure. We've got some write-ins as well. So Rachel said, "Thank you for the race, guys. Well done to everyone. Enjoyed that." She said. Mitch said lap 7. So we'll have to go and have a look at that offline. Rachel also said, "Thanks, Matt, for training this week. Really helped. Appreciate it big time." She did improve a lot. She did a massive bit of time improvement there. I've just told her what the next race is, so that's fine. Good one. So she obviously likes Brands Hatch. She said good one, that. She's obviously going to be pumped for that one. So yes, Brian, that's I think that's the end of us. Yeah, a great race as per usual, and it was a fucking pleasure.
Yeah, as always.
To have you with me. I don't know why I just swore there at the last moment. I managed to keep it in check all stream, and then I just drop a massive F-bomb
until the end.
Jeez, Louis, I'm just fine myself.
It's okay.
It's all good. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, sir. I shall end the stream
as
now. As
always.
And we'll be on tomorrow. So I've got a big reveal for Nana's present.
Oh yeah, the shirt. We forgot about that. Oh yeah.
So that would be good. I'll be watching for the fashion show tomorrow, says Rachel. Oh yes, don't you worry. It's gonna happen.
Don't want to miss that.
No, don't be missing that. Just FYI, I won't be naked, so don't be thinking anything untoward. It's a t-shirt. All right, calm down. So yeah. Anyway, Brian, it's been a pleasure, my friend. I shall thank you for joining us
as always. Cliff, a pleasure.
And I shall catch you on tomorrow. If you're
yes, sir.
Yeah. And as for everyone that tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Thank you everyone for the comments in the comments section. I'll send boxes to Matt, she says. She really is spoiling me, Rachel, now, you know. But it's that's how it goes. Thank you, Rachel.
In a good way. That's
yeah. Are you going to send me tight ones, or are you just going to loosey boxy ones? But I won't let the chat know. Anyway, my name's GTrealm. It's been with Brian Gardner. We've been GTrealm, and we're going. That's it. End of stream. Bye for now.